Just ask yourself, who in his right mind can go against a king's decree? You need to really have some backup, a higher backup, to be able to go against a king's decree. But this happened not once, not twice, with Daniel. Daniel, a young lad who had the light of God in him. He even refused to eat food that had been dedicated to idols. And he stabbed himself with his other three companions, whom we have seen were also thrown in a furnace of fire. But the Lord their God walked with them. He rescued them because of their faithfulness, because of their love for him. Now we can see Daniel going against the decree of the king. The king gave an order that no one would be worshipped for 30 days. No one should talk to any god or even to any man except to him. So he had declared himself as God because he wanted people to stop talking to God and talk to him, meaning he had taken the place of God. But here is Daniel saying and daring the king. He did not stop his routine. He had a prayer routine where he prayed 3 times a day, facing Jerusalem, with all the windows of his room open, so everybody could see what was happening in Daniel's room. And this is what happened. Even after Daniel heard that this law had been signed, he continued his custom of going home to kneel in prayer and give thanks to his God in the upper chamber 3 times a day, with the windows open towards Jerusalem. So these men rushed in and found Daniel praying and pleading before his God. Then they went to remind the king about the prohibition. This is what they said to the king. Did you not decree, O king, that no one is to address a petition to God or man for 30 days except to you, O king? Otherwise he shall be cast into a den of lions. The king answered them, the decree is absolute, irrevocable, under the Mede and Persian law. To this they replied, Daniel, the Jewish exile, remember he was an exile, he did not even belong here, has paid no attention to you, O king, or to the decree you issued. 3 times a day he offers his prayer. The king was deeply grieved at this news, and he made up his mind to save Daniel. Imagine, the king is making up his mind to save Daniel, who has gone against his decree. He worked till sunset to rescue him, but these men insisted. Keep in mind, O king, they said, that under the Mede and Persian law, every royal prohibition or decree is irrevocable. So the king ordered Daniel to be brought and cast into the lion's den. To Daniel he said, may your God, whom you serve so constantly, save you. To forestall any tampering, the king sealed with his own ring and the rings of the lords the stone that had been brought to block the opening of the den. So, according to the king and according to these reporters of his, Daniel's fate is sealed because these lions had been starved and they expected them to tear Daniel into pieces. But look at the faithfulness of God. God did not let it happen. He shut the mouths of those lions. Isn't this the same God who exists today? We are told He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, the unchanging God, the covenant keeping God, the God who faileth not. Will He not come to your rescue in whatever situation you are in? You could be facing different types of lions. Could be your employer, it could be your enemies, because there are people who make themselves your enemies. Whatever you are facing, it could be